Hmm. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be so interesting streaming with a 5-minute delay. I can see the timer counting down. I'm probably gonna be put in pretty soon since I'm table 2. Um it's interesting. I think we might be the only table where people aren't doing VC. We're so uncool. Uh suppose I could just hop in, but I honestly would rather not. Uh see if I can help it because I want to. Actually, I know how to get some music going. Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I haven't. I'm so uh, streamer inept. I haven't figured out how to um, do this without or do like the separate channel thing so that it doesn't come. I don't get copyright struck. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna turn off the in-game sound. So unfortunately, there's not. It's not gonna be. This is mostly for like my own archival purposes because I want to be able to talk through my hand and know what I was thinking at the time. Because I'm playing against some very strong players. You might know if you are in the Mahjong circles at all. Navitas, who's I believe 8 or 9 dan on Tenho, very well known, high level streamer. I think just came back to streaming recently, and Q, MJ, who organizes the CART Chicago area UT tournament and has been playing for like over a decade now, as well as Wolfmorg, who I actually don't know much about, so I'm curious. Because they also seem to be we're all it's based on its skill level or skill based matchmaking, so I assume that they are also a very strong player. I'm not really sure how I ended up here, but at this at this table, but I will just have to see how it goes. If I just stop talking at some point, because I'll probably just to log in, but let me see. Let me see what's going on. Currently checking with my competitors to see if all right, looks like we are gonna pass. It's not great content, but I'm 5 minutes late anyway, so the content already kind of went out the window. I'm kind of shocked. It looks like everyone's in VC except for that is really funny. Well, I think maybe for the better here. Like, yes, I'm a fan of Navitas, and I wouldn't say I know Q well, but I know of them, and we chatted a bit last night. Just been running some friendlies in the server, but I think since my goal is to get as far as possible and meet as many people as possible and do as well as I can, probably better for me that no VC happening. All right. We're just hanging out and waiting for table matching. So you have 3 minutes to go. I think the stream is now. We've been live for 5. Okay. Whoa. I'm just gonna try and relax for a second. I think it's funny. It's the first time I've ever. I think it's probably because the stakes. Maybe I shouldn't say the stakes feel like. Not like there weren't stakes before, but it's kind of different when you're just running scrambles, you know? Uh, whereas having this format, which is also it's an interesting format because the what am I trying to say? The qualification for getting it's like just don't be bottom 8. And then the bottom 8 get cut after the first 2 Hanshan, and then there's no carryover. So if you get if you're like bottom 9th, you miss cutoff by 1, then you just get reset back to normal for the next 2 Hanshan, which is really interesting to me. It's kind of fourth avoidancy, but then I think for semis it changes to a different format, or there'll be like playoff tables instead, which makes sense to me. But I'm just as curious to me that there's no. It's like are curious in terms of figuring out how to approach the game, right? Or like whenever you want to push and open Richi, also a very scary thing to be facing when you are as a chase, right? So it's a really interesting question of what the risk reward actually looks like when it comes to the match, because your goal is like even if you are in fourth, right? If it's not a bad fourth, you might not want to be giga pushing everything and continue to deal in, right? Because then you uh have to play that gamble of, okay, maybe someone took a worse fourth than I did if I'm only whoa, excuse me, if I'm only fourth by it's let's say it's like by a millimeter. You have like a very close game, everyone's close in points, and you just got this happened to me recently in a ranked game. That's you will probably be, obviously it's not good, but if you can avoid getting a second fourth in a row, you're probably in good position to not be cut between rounds, right? So that's why I said, but I don't want to be playing overly cautious either. Obviously, you have to win something to not get fourth, but also, and even playing from ahead, you have even less incentive to be pushing anything, because yeah, you might get overtaken, but at least until you get to the main tables, or semis, where it becomes like more of a normal split. In terms of how you want to be playing, moving from first to second is a much a much smaller deal than the going from potentially putting yourself in like in range of fourth, because you will be getting much more punished in terms as far as advancing goes, because it doesn't matter what score you get at this point, right? It's not cumulative, but between the 2 Hanshan sets. So I let me check in on the Discord and make sure things are going okay. Looks like we're not. Oh, it's exactly 3. Huh? I suppose I should go share my links and such. Give me a minute. For day 1. I'll just leave the Richie City client open just in case I could put in. All right, did all that. Uh, Nothing entertaining to say. I'm trying to. I think this is good. It's funny. This is when I've been getting nervy. It's not even I was expecting this to be the first in-person tournament, but even I think my in-person tournament is going to be kind of chill actually because uh, the next big one I expect to attend is my uh, in my city and likely to be well attended by people I know from my local club and people in the area and friends and streamers who I know already. So that's I think it'll be more closer to I wouldn't say convention necessarily, but like I think it'll have some of that like is convivial? What's the word I'm looking at? Convivial? I think that's the word yeah. Relating to occupied with or fond of feasting, drinking, and good company. What a fun definition. I just need okay, pronounce. Okay, give me French. Can we convivial? Okay. And it makes sense to me. Just didn't know if it was one of those like weird pronunciation things. But yeah, I've got my baoting balls if you're aware of those like the I don't have the big ones with the bells in them. I just have the like little stone ones. I think they're more aesthetic. Also, I have small hands, so it's hard to. But they're like I don't know if I would say Buddhist necessarily, but like Buddhist roots. They're just like two smooth stones you roll around in your palm. And I've got my stress ball as well. I don't usually use both of these at the same time. I think it's partially because I'm up against people that I know of and feel not that I can't hold my own, but that I know are probably better than me on average. And then two is that one of them is someone that I look up to, which is always adds an extra little layer. And the uh, I just really want to advance. It's funny that this is what I'm feeling most stressed about. I think it's because yeah, I guess I just I mean maybe part of it is a little bit I don't know if it's I'd say imposter syndrome. That's probably somewhat to be with a lot of creators that I respect a lot and would love to get the chance to interact with given the chance. So I want to make it to further tables and meet as many people as I can. So I think that is well, sorry if you can hear the actually I'll check my audio. Trying to make sure these me like clacking these marble stones together isn't getting annoying. We still have not started yet, so Thank you all so much for the kind words. I appreciate it very much. I'm gonna have to try and I guess the best way to do the delay is just treat it like it doesn't exist. Um, so I'm gonna do just the. I'm gonna probably cover my chat actually, so I don't get too distracted. Um, what do I want to listen to? Probably some jazz. I guess I can queue up that, and then where's the other? I've been listening to. I'm trying to actually. If anyone has this, here's my shout. If anyone has any recommendations for some more contemporary jazz that you've been enjoying, please send some my way. I've been listening to a lot of Okonski and Cohen. Who's the someone Cohen? I would keep forgetting their first name. I'm scrolling through my playlist. Hang on. Oh, it might be further down than I thought. Damn. I'm not sure how hype I want to put the soundtrack. I might swap it around as I, depending on the vibe. I've got a bunch of old school stuff on here. But then again, my playlist is just whatever I want. It's like 3,000 tracks long. On this is my YouTube one. Uh, yeah, like We Forecast channel. I don't know if I want hype stuff too much on this one. Oh, I guess the chat isn't delayed, so I can use that if I really want to say something at the correct time. Just chilling right now, trying to figure out when we're starting. Yeah, I probably genuinely, I genuinely probably shouldn't be drinking too much water right now. I don't want to have to. Oh, need to go to the restroom right in the middle of the game, so let's tone that down a little. Okay. Just and this is the first time they're running this, so double checking on what's going on. Seeing good Mandarin. I'm actually gonna watch see if anyone else is live yet. Nope. I have too much bullshit open. Hang on. Got all my like a bunch of games running, 8 million windows open. I should fix that. By fix that, I mean play more. Like the oh shoot, I forgot to take that monitor. I was looking. Was trying to see if this monitor that's been sitting in the basement forever is something I could use, and it is. But also, I don't have a cable for it, so I was like, I don't know if I need a 3 monitor setup, and B like care enough because it's another 60 hertz, which I both my monitors are 60 hertz, so it's not like it's going to be any upgrade. I'd just be moving one of my current monitors vertical and moving it off to the side, so I'd have 2 verticals on the left and right, and then one main monitor in the middle, which is fine. Okay, we're in. All right, I will be muting other people's streams. Some music is on. Gonna close the Discord. And we're in waiting for players. Ooh. All right. Let's get it. All right, interesting. First hand here, Itsu chance 2. Red 5 is pretty nice. But we could also trim for shapes. Gonna start with the Shaw discard. Oh yeah, I turned all my hints back on because I was like, I need all the help I could possibly get. So just in the event of like a Chinitsu wait or something free, like I'm taking this very seriously. So I want to give myself as many opportunities as I can. Nandora as well. All right, early Hatsupon. So let's check our blocks here. We have 3, 4, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9 as a floating one. I think I would like to. I could consider this, but if I was going to, I think I need my Itsu to be closer before I take anything like that. 1, 2. Unfortunate. So my thoughts here are give up Itsu, drop the 1, which I think makes some sense here if I want to keep the 5p. Forest cut is a little could be a fast hand. We'll have to see. I'm gonna turn this music down. Just a skosh. Huh. Okay, well now. Alright, that's 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna drop the 5p here. Weirdly. Not weirdly. If I pick up a 2M here, it's pretty nice. I could have also trimmed the could be Monzu. I need to. This is pretty greedy to go for though. I'm gonna go for it though. Okay. We can keep that for safe tile for later. Do you also have to be careful about dropping Monzu? Haven't seen any. Oh, early con 3S gives me another Doran. I might take. Okay, 7. That leaves me with a bad shape. I would rather not. I'm gonna put this back. Do I chief 4S? Good question. Really Ritzy. Fairly early. Pay feels fine here to me. Unfortunately, don't have a lot of tiles to fold with. Don't love 1S. It's near New Dora, so I think it's just a fold from here. Sha. That's okay. Ton looks like a fold to me. Also, we just saw the Dora come out, the first Dora, so to be a little careful. So we saw two Dora in our hand. Oh, okay. All right, time to read. 3, 4, 5. This is 3S. New Dora draw with 2. All right. Oh, that is so unfortunate. Do I want to go for it? Not particular. Trying. That is so sad. Because I would have gone for. Oh, I guess as I get for being greedy. Oh, that's. I wish. I don't think I can drop. Well, actually, I feel like maybe I could drop. Let's see 2. We haven't seen 2 come out though. If I draw into exactly. Yeah. Oh, this is so greedy. I want to greed. When I'm 30-10 anyway, why did I do that? Oh my god. 2S. It's Genbu. 3M. Oh my god. I think this is Dama. I'll go for it. No. I feel okay about that. Itsu Tudora. And I'm down 2K. Yeah. Feel okay about it. It's an unfortunate situation of like. I mean, we were obviously pushing. Alright, Shadora. It's good for us. We can use it. Seat Wind. Pretty nice looking hand here. Especially if we can snag a 3M. That also works. Oh, looks like I got a ping in the server. Let me just double check I didn't miss anything. Announcements. Not just a live. Okay. I think I'm good on that. 1, 2. Let's keep looking for shapes here. This is spooky discards from Toymen. Still dealer. You know, the other thing I should have been thinking is this is pretty far from Honitsu, so I don't think that I'm interested. Alright, so question is now. Shadora. I think I'm down to cut 2M here. But it's still pretty damn far. Okay. Do I drop 5p? 1, 2, 3, 4. Dropping Shaw feels evil though. Yeah, I do, I guess. It's a little. I mean, I could keep the This could 1, 2, 3, 4. This feels like it could be Shitoi. I will keep the option open. The event that I draw into 4, 5, 6, 7M. That is unfortunate. I have no safe tiles to that. Tone feels a little ugly as well. How do I feel about 7p? I feel okay about it. So I think if there was, they would have kept it. They have 2 6p's in discards. I think especially the first one. But this is also quite scary just because gotta be on our toes. Tonton is probably next, unless I find another safe tile. I suppose 9. Ah. Ipatsumo's tough. At least I'm not dealer, so I won't be eating it, but this is not a fabulous position to be in. Ah, Sanmensan, 147M. Or a 3. Yeah, alright. Sure. Well, puts Navitas in pretty commanding first coming at the gate. Dealer seat as well. 4P Dora. Interesting hand. Quite an interesting hand. Don't love the shapes, but, you know, closed Zonko always nice. I think I am supposed to cut... Oh, well. What's the chins next? Do have a shape now. No, another shape. 1, 2, 4 with the floating 2S. Honestly, am I supposed to cut 2M? Because it's a worse floating tile. Okay, well now I think I'm supposed to. Actually, maybe I wasn't supposed to for 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku. If anything, I was supposed to cut maybe 9P. Not sure. But yeah, I guess if I wanted to keep 1, 2, 3 Sanchoku open, I should have cut something else. Hmm. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we do have 5 shapes, but I'm not thrilled about any of them. 4M. 4M versus 1, 2S. I think I'll take it. All right, double tone. Eight Pon looks to be somewhat Tanya. 5M makes me, or 5P makes me think maybe pair of Dora. Oh, speaking of Dora, nice fill. So from here, it's looking a little. Well, we have 1 and 7 on the edges here. I don't know if those are better than 4M floater because it gives up 2P and 6P on either end, but also 4M accepts a ton of stuff. So really fast hands from Navitas here. 3.9. Running back for another dealer seat. Any good hand here would be ideal. 6P Doran. We have a pair to start out with, but the rest of our hand is looking pretty rough. We're gonna trim our valueless wins first, starting with they're to our right first. Also noting there's no draw scenarios except for Kyushu Kyuhai, which is the 9 terminals and honors in your starting hand. Alright, we can use any of these as Yakuhai pair, which is a great hand for us here. So next we'll be cutting 9S. Another fast. I don't think I can take this, unfortunately. I really need a Yakuhai pair confirmed first, or some sort of Tanyao. Which does not look super likely given our shapes currently, but who knows. I should have cut Shin first also, by the way. That was already... I mean, I could keep for safe tile. Okay, that's a decent draw. Right, I'm actually just gonna loop this jazz track. 4M cut, no T. Okay, nice draw. 1, 2, 3, 4 pairs here. If I get 2M pawn up. Ah, jeez. 6M, ET. Turn 4. Bit of a push from. Wow. Unlucky. 9p push from Navitas for dealer. Another really small hand, but 4.5 with home bus. Pretty good. Alright, well, I'm in 4th, but not by in my dealer seat. Would be nice to get something here. 2M. Wow, nice hand. 2p here looks like. We're Shanten already. 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 6, 8. Unfortunately, the Ishanten could be waiting on Ipeko inside. Wait. 3, 5, 7. I think I want to break the Ipeko shape. Is that weird of me? Keep 2 pairs? Something like this. Because this looks is very Tanyable as well. Like, I just want a fast stand here. Okay. Nice. In that case, I suppose... Am I breaking here? Is that correct? Or is it supposed to be 6M? I have 2 ADMs here, which is not ideal, but... Yeah, that's a good way. Let's send it. I'm joining the early Richi club. I have a great weight here as well on... I mean, yes, this is unfortunate what I was saying about... with these 2 ADMs likely to have one of these sorts of weights where we have the pair that's right next to the ramen we're waiting on, but I think 9M likely enough to come out that can do it. I was considering dominating this, but when the weight is this good, because I think I would have dominated if it ended up being this 5-6p weight on 4p, 4-7p with 2 7ps out. Excellent. 11.6. Oh wait, no, this is Pinfu. No, it is 11.6, okay. Alright, that's huge for us. Alright, well, let's try and keep it going if we can. I mean, we got our dealer seat win that we were looking for. This hand looks not that exciting, but we do have Yokohai pair. I can pawn. This hand is not... Well, it's decently fast, I suppose. Considering whether or not I want to skip the Hatsu pawn, the first Hatsu pawn that comes out. Okay. That's a draw. Alright, Nanpon from Nanseat. Looks like a pretty fast hand. 7p, 6m discard. Could be Sozu, have to be possibly Hunitsu. We'll see. If they just... I'll just keep an eye out here to see if they... what they're dropping from and where. 2p, Tsumugiri. This hand's also kind of awkward. I think 7m, then 6s. Going next. But ideally, we could draw, what, 3p to fill in the shape? Ah, yeah. All right. 4m Tsumugiri. Yeah, this does look like it could be Sozo. I don't want to cut 6s if I can draw something around it. I don't want to advance their hand if that is a... Or it could just be, you know, like a quick hand as well. Don't want to be too hasty. 5s Terashi. I don't think I'm Adosukeing this as much as I would like to. Shin from inside. Okay, that does feel Sozu Onisui. You taking this? Yeah. Alright. 9s. These are all very dangerous now. I think I will be cutting 1p 1p. And hoping to just draw something around 6s so I can actually use it myself. We'll see. I don't feel comfortable enough pushing right now. Shin is safe to Shimo. 5m. Yeah, okay. Also, the fact that this is overflow means that they're likely to be 10 pi. So I will be fortunate draw, but so be it. I don't think we have the speed to keep contest at the moment. Am I willing to drop 6S for 10 play? I'm not sure. We'll see about the pushes here. 9p. All right. Well, we drew 2. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I still think we can just, yes, we're giving up Shanten, but this could end up being where this ends up being our pair. Ah, well, that is unfortunate. Also, I would have to assume Navitas might be Dama here. These are some pretty scary discards, so keeping an eye out. We did draw the upgrade to the Nakabukure, so we have 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Waiting 2, 5 and 1, 4 to finish either ends. Although several of those are out, so that is 10 play. Is it worth it? I don't think so. I think I'm cutting. Well, this could also, you know what? I think 4P is also dangerous, but not as much so. I think I'll try it this way, but because I was thinking, I could also be waiting around. Okay. This Tanya, or is it some sort of Pinzu something or other? I don't know. Well, it's Genbu to both, so at the very least we can. 2 5S's out already, though, is not ideal. Yikes. How do I feel about 1S? Not good. 6S is even worse, but decent weights. But dealing in here is so bad. I think I'm folding. It's 1 Han either way. Even if the weights are good, like, kind of unthinkable to be dropping anything that hasn't been dropped already. Yeah, I think I'm out of here. 5M, 5M. I mean, 3M is not safe, to be fair, but this is a hand I think I would like to review on taking the... Yeah, there's no way I'm dropping that. I feel better about 4M, since 3M could be Champon weight for Toyman, but... 4M's already twice cut, so there's no chance of that. Alright, just go 4M, 4M. 1M seems a little safer. It's... We see all 4 copies, and it's Genbu to both. I still need to draw another safe tile here, however. That seems pretty safe. I think if I can, I would like to just give up my dealer seat safely. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, and that's because I was saying 3M could be Champon. I really am proud of how I folded that, thinking about that Champon potential. I think it was also correct to fold there, so I feel good about this. 2 Hombo on the table, 1P Dora, we have 1 copy. East 4. Decent shapes here, hoping to incorporate this 1P maybe with a pair. Wait, you know, 2P is not that exciting, but better than nothing. I'll just keep an eye out. We do have our seat wins here. I would be open to a pawn. Okay, Toyman gets a seat win pawn. All right, that's pretty nice, actually. Okay, 1P Dora cut leads me to believe it's a fairly fast hand. Ishan 10 here. I will cut Dora for 10 pine. I will not be palming Sha or that Sha Pei. I don't think. I mean, yeah, I need another because that doesn't advance as Shanten, so we'll be skipping that. Unfortunately. Riichi. Oh, you had a lot of very fast Riichis this game. All right. Wow. Just immediately dropping Doron. Okay. I will not be joining y'all. I can keep that. Enos is Kimbu. Also of note that so this means Navitas likely has Kami likely has some sort of Yakuhai here. Dropped 2p, so it was what? 223p? Which means this is nuns. These are all nuns cut. Huh? Yeah, let's go 3p here. I'm likely folding out of here. Especially after drawing Haku. Like, it's either a wait from Shima or more likely Kami has a pair or triplet in their hand of that, so I think I am out of here. 4p. Small. This looks like a pretty normal Nichitsumo people hand. Yep, 2.9. Alright, not great for me. Puts me in a pretty precarious second, so we're gonna try and... Okay. Interesting hand. How do I feel about keeping 1M? Not that excited. I think we are just trimming here and hoping to draw into more Yakuhai or nice sequence fill. But if I'm going Honitsu, I would pull this, but I am not. Or if I believe in going Atizuke, which I don't. So we will just be trimming. One piece, not bad. Extends the shape with a Yonrenke. Also not bad. Let's keep trimming. I can keep the pay, I think. I could trim. Let's see. One, two. How greedy? All right, pay one payout. An extra pay draw here really bumps the value of the hand up, but I think I'm a little more interested in winning a quick one here for the Homba. I can't. So if I do draw something that gets me closer, that leaves me with better shapes, by cutting pay, I will do it. 3S. I still don't believe it. It's still 5 shapes. I'm okay dropping 1p here. Okay, I went back in Shanten. I just realized that's correct. Was supposed to drop pay there. I don't think it's correct to be going back Shanten. Oh, I said, well, I mean for taking these bones, but because not having the Hatsu pawn is hurting me a lot. So I have to consider that pair. And that also means I have 3 pairs, which is not ideal. Alright, I'll drop it now. If I end up on 1122S, it's not ideal. This one, 1S is still live. I pawn and drop 4S, and I'm Shanpon. No, because 1S is dead. Well, it's dead anyway, so. I think I'll go for it. I can always fold out from here pretty well with 1S, so I'm happy to just pick up a 1.9 with the Homba. Be a little surprised to see it come out, but who knows? Looks like a pretty Tanyao hand from dealer, so let's keep an eye out. Do you want to be looking? Okay, Tsumo or Tedashi Chiuem. This could deal me in. Unfortunately, as a Tanya Dora one. Yeah. Is that worth pushing? I don't know. That one I'm kind of unsure on. I mean, the Hama's already pretty bad. I could have just skipped the Ton. Alright, Nan, Dora. Unexciting. Well, the shapes are okay. I think we could draw into something fairly easily here. Nice. Do you think I should probably review that hand? Like, if the Hatsus haven't already been dropped by then, it's probably reasonably unlikely that they come out at all, so maybe just better to cut a third pair and treat it as the... Alright, that's annoying. Treat it as the pair, or, you know, just go to 2 pairs instead for maximum, for best hand shape. This could be a Tanyao hand, honestly. I think I will chi 7S or... It's still a little hard. This hand is... needs some help. Alright, I'm also going to drop that. This is also a harder hand to fold with. It's Tanyao, or 4P as well, I think. Go for it. I can't take that, I don't think. Because it's breaking 2 shapes. I'll take 4S or 7S, but 6S leaves me with really bad. That one I will take. I'm gonna leave my pairs open so I can pawn them. Now I would take 6S, but I don't think it made sense to do it before. Maybe that's cope though. Something I would like to look back at. That's a draw. Do I give myself... I mean... I don't think I'm supposed to keep this, unfortunately. I will take that. Did I go back Shanten with the 4P? It looked like it. Yeah, I suppose I would be... This is a pretty greedy... I think I messed something up here. I don't know about this 4P drop. 668. Again, I think I'm supposed to keep better shapes. But... Okay. That I'm supposed to take, but this is not safe. But... Tenpai Senpai, but this is... I feel like I've bungled this somewhere along the way. I feel like I should have been able to get to a Tenpai hand before this. in a horrendous spot. If anyone calls Ruchi, could still deal into something scary. This could also be Toy Toy, something weird. Should be paying attention to what they're discarding. And our weight is also not ideal. Oh, never mind. All right, just sumo. It's 3K? No, it's just 2K. I don't know why I thought I had extra foo or something. Great pickup, though. Pick up 1.2 off the home. It's very nice. We're back in a decent spot here. I said fourth avoidance is the goal. Or I shouldn't, obviously I want to... Oh, nice draw. I'm not trying to, don't want to be playing scared or anything, but... Okay. Shapon. We are south, by the way. Oh, I should have dropped Ton. What am I doing? That's our seat went. This implies some sort of Honitsu 1P? G? Would be a bit awkward for me as I have... Okay. There is a consideration there. 3M. Yeah, okay. Could be. Let's go Ton. 8P. Okay. You want to be paying attention to what's being discarded. All right. 1M from hand. That is interesting. It was 3-1 shape? So what is this? Oh, they had the Nan. That's right. 1, 2, 6. I am 6 blocked. I think this goes back. And I think ideally I drop 2P from here. That's also scary given the circumstances. Greedy. Greedy, greedy. It's 3, 4, yeah. Too greedy. I know better than that. Just drop the 8S there. Yeah, I mean, I said it out loud. There's no reason to do that. Oh, what a gross hand. South. Yeah, it's South 2 now. Yeah, this is a big mistake from me and very easy to play around. Or like it was pretty obvious. It wasn't like, oh, it was some gigantic Damaten that couldn't have possibly been seen. That's really bad. I put myself in a pretty shit spot from that. Just open your fill blocks here and pair up Yakuhai. Okay. This could be a Tanyo hand, depending on what I draw. Looking more like it would be nice to pair up the Dora here. And the weight here is not great either, even if I do fill out other shapes. I could see this and go Tanyo. I don't think I want to give up potential Dora draw though. Well, that's grungy. I would like value here, but It's 1, 2, 3, 6. I don't know if I'm just supposed to drop that back, really. It's less acceptance, but it's probably worth it. All right, now I think I'm supposed to go Tanyo here, probably. Pulling this does not work for me. That works for me. Not a great tenpai, but could be worse. I don't know. This felt a little meh. Also really sucks if someone calls Richi. Oh, I didn't realize we were Senshoku. I should have been able to pick that up. Oh, never mind, just Sumo. So lucky. Well, we pick up a stick. 2 Han and a stick. That really helps get us further from last. Very, very lucky, though. I don't know if that was really correct. Been getting very lucky with my open hands. Tondora. Nice hand. Or pretty nice hand. It's a little awkward. 1, 2, 3. We're 6 blocked. Looks like. Pawn from Twitman on seat. Their seat went. That is a little concerning. Onitsu, potentially on what? Pinzu or Sozu. Ah, of course we drew the backfire. Which shape do I like better? I think I cut 1P, 1P. Hope for an extension, maybe? Oh, thanks. 8P. Oh, and of course we just drew through Doran. Awesome. Would have been awesome to have that as a pair. Speaking of pairs. 2, 3, 4. I don't actually know what I'm supposed to throw here. 2S. Okay, it's more likely to be Sozu here. I think based on discards. I think 2S was wrong, by the way. I think it was supposed to be. I think I meant to throw 3S, but Chief. Do I want to push this hand? I think I can. 8P doesn't want it. Okay, this look more likely to be Sozu. 4P Tadashi. Yeah, okay. Do my absolute hardest to keep those in my hand. I say this and then immediately this gives me 10 pi. Suppose if I chief 4P, it's kind of the same. So if I'm gonna do it, I need to do it now. Yeah. Repeat Tadashi as well. Okay. A little unsure. Maybe it's just a normal hand, but not sure. It's awkward. Well, I've committed now, so That is really funny. $6p. You want 6p? Okay. I'm not really sure if it's Honitsu or not, but Again, I am being maybe a little too greedy, but I don't know. Like that could have easily been Honitsu of some kind. But if it was Honitsu, then form is fine. I don't really like how I've played this. I think in particular, that one I think was maybe doable. It's a little greedy, but I could see my way to it. I think the pushing into the Honitsu for no reason was the big mistake this game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got all those shapes. Just need to draw around them. Nice hand. We had all those early reaches, and then it's just been kind of open from then. Nice fail. We're happy to Damaton out of here as well to avoid fourth. Fortunately, 3 of the 1 S's are already gone, which means if I'm definitely not calling Richie if this shape is the weight. I could bait someone into 1 chance, but I don't think that is a great idea to play around. Honestly, if brutal. I'm happy to fold to that, I think. Unfortunately. Because the alternative is dealing in. You're the one who has to push, so. Fortunately, I don't have a lot of safe tiles. This is not safe. It's the safest thing I have, I think. 3p. I don't know. Half Suji is so fake on 6M, I think. What do I... Okay. Yeah, you're the one who has to push, so you can... How do I feel about 1p? Don't have any info, but I can fold with it twice. Let's try it. Really just hoping to see some more safe tiles come out. We drew 1S, which is also safe. Okay, that's great. All right. All right. Made it out. Not less. But I could have easily been second here, which is pretty frustrating. Jesus. The gamer. Yeah. Yeah. I mean... Well, we avoided fourth, which is what I was really hoping for, but this could have easily... Like, if I were... Yeah, this was the second place, I think. Should have been, rather. Pushing into that Honitsu was... pretty bad. Alright, actually, I'm not going to ready up quite yet. Let me go use the restroom. I'll be right back. I'm back, getting some water, refreshing. Yeah, I mean again, like I don't have to win these games, but I mean I'm not gonna not take it seriously. So that was pretty inexcusable push. Main takeaway for that game, I think. Like it's not necessary. I can just fold that, especially given the position. Like I said, the goal is not necessarily to win, but to make it out to the next round. So a good way to do that is by keeping a very nice, uh, you know, fold. Just like I don't have a like I don't really need to win the hand. There's not a ton of value to be had. I think I just got really lucky with my random like 1-2 Han hand pushes. They were just like if any of those Richis got past like next Discord, I was in a really really bad spot. So, mm, not a huge fan. Like if those didn't come through, I was in fourth for sure. But yeah, so not great. I'm gonna check in on my friends and see how they're doing. Epots. not much going on right now. Sorry, I'm just hanging out. Oops, I keep leaving the frickin' lobby by accident. Checking all my Discord notice. I've had a ton from the. I've decided to get my ARML games organized too. Oh well, I don't feel jittery anymore. Just annoyed at my own play. So that's I'm actually gonna check the main. See if they say anything about Oh, it's me. Oh, and we're just waiting for all the games to finish now. I guess I'll post in chat. Uh, uh, yeah, we're just hanging out. Well, I'm just watching them in stream on Lovely Momos. Wow. Uh, can I turn on desktop audio for this or something? But yeah, this will be good for review. I was just talking to someone about I think I ended up recognizing when to fold to open hands as well, where I think I pushed too much into open hands that are 10 play instead of, you know. I mean, I did a good job folding that one round, but I should have kept that up. This is a very, I'm just gonna like keep watching the, actually I should put this on my second monitor. See what people yeah, I'm gonna put this on my second monitor so I don't accidentally miss the game starting. But yeah, I was just that'll be something to review. That 2P dealing is gonna be I wouldn't say haunting me, but really annoying annoying me right now. Uh-oh. Oh yeah, I forgot it. There's no west, so you just I should remember these things. All right, looks like we have one more game. They're at Giga's table. Looks like. One of the players is in the airport. That is really funny. Just checking on the Discord and everything. Oh, there's also a timer, huh? Interesting. This is really good practice, though. Having a timer and south cut off. Okay, okay. Oh. Mm, well, I'll take this into consideration for the next game, saying around folding properly when I have to. Like I don't know that, especially some of those like 1 and 2 on hands. I mean, I think I folded as dealer pretty well, but um mm, playing the airport is so freaking cursed. I don't know that I would be able to do it unless I had a wireless mouse. Oh, they drew the dealing tile for him. Giga, no, don't do it. Oh, but Giga's in last. Kind of. Oh, wait. Wait. Oh, they drew into template. She drew into template with it. Nice. Oh. flip an order for fun. Oh, Haneman. Mm-mm. Da, 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 da. All right. I don't think anyone else is playing anymore. 20,000 points. Ugh. All right. I should maybe stop watching streams, and I can. I can't really review the games. I'm not recording it separately, so I'll have to get the VOD. But I will do at least a bit of thinking on that. I mean, I think quite a few of the hands were very, very fast. Um, I think yeah, like I'm fine to fold. I think I don't respect open hands enough. Is what I'm taking away. Uh, uh, actually, I should see. Do we get to see? Um, do we have any way to check standings between the two? No. Oh, game is starting. All right. Well, I'm gonna mute everyone now. All right. 7M Dora. I'm dealer. All right. Closing Discord and getting my music up. I've not been fully tapped in here. I'm trying to get everything set back up. To have as few distractions on my screen as possible. Nice fill. Hakupon. Interesting. Am I supposed to drop? Probably supposed to drop the pair here. I went back in Shantan again. Was it 9M? Ugh. I'm so bad at reading my shapes. I suppose I should have dropped 1M again since I know it's not going to be used for player 2 next to me. Yeah, gross. I think the problem is I was thinking like, oh, I want to go Tanya with this maybe, but maybe too greedy. I don't know. We don't really know what's going on over here. These discards are not helping me because I could have. Nice fill. I'm gonna cut 9M here. One M. 1M. Tadashi. Wow, what a fill. Let's send it. I could have damaed this, but it's East 1. I feel okay shipping this. Weight is pretty good. 2 9Ps out. And hard for Shimo to fold here. So if I can get there first, it's pretty good. It's dealer seat, so I think better. Looking for the points here. Oh, did get a push. Their hand must have been good. Alright, Tanya, Rishi Tanya, Pinfu. Dora 1. Okay. Off to a good start. Mangan, basically. Alright, 5S. And let's consider again that we do not have to super push everything. This is a fantastic way to start off the game with a decent lead, so let's note any spookiness and play around it. This is looking pretty... If I can pair one of these up, I will go Honitsu, but it can also just be normal mode Andy here. If we draw into another good shape here, like I'm willing to go for it. Also allows us to draw into Dora suit. This does look suspicious as all hell, though. Oh, nice draw. All right, let's go for it. Least suspicious discards. So we can either we can pawn 1S or we could G 3S as well, which is also pretty good. It's Ipiko shape 1 2 3 1 2. Oh, that's awkward. I will take that, I believe. Pretty good here because we can pawn 2S, 1S, or Haku, or Hatsu rather. And Chi 3S or 4-7S. Alright, 4M pawn. Tanya, if I had to guess. Awkward weight here, but can easily improve. I see 1S, I'm probably pawn and drop 3 so or 2S Hatsu it. And if I pawn Hatsu, I'm down to drop 3S on 1 so 2 so it. Pretty good either way. Also, the Hatsu pawn bumps this up to Mangan as well. Doesn't want 5M. That's interesting. What is this? Maybe it's Morzo Toy Toy Tanya? Potentially. It's kind of scary to drop, but I feel fine pushing this. I don't know. I'm not too afraid of anyone's hand at the moment. Ritzy. Okay. Okay. Pots are broken and we just sumo. Alright, well, that's very, very lucky. That's another Mangan. Or what am I saying? Not another Mangan. I didn't get the Hatsupon, but still very nice. Picked up a stick as well. Alright, in a great spot now. If we can, I'm happy to give up the dealer seat, or if we get another fast hand. Wow, speaking of fast hands. Well, this actually isn't that good, but it's a very safe hand as well. We have a Sha to fold with. It's a Nandora. And speaking of, we just drew one. Swap it out. Suppose I'm just trimming Yakuhai here and then just looking for better shapes. Could be convinced to drop 2S here. I think I will. I don't know how efficient that is, but or like I'm willing to. As a also draw makes this hand quite a bit better, so I'm willing to go for it. But if this hand doesn't come together, it doesn't come together, you know. Am I gambling again for Yokohai? I don't think so. Pay from hand. Double pay drop? What does it mean? I'm a little wary of this. Oh, okay, never mind. Fantastic draw. Unfortunately, I don't know if I'll be able to use it. We will see. Whoa. What happened? I'm gonna screenshot this just in case. What happened? We'll restart the second round. What the hell? Oh, come on. There was a mix-up, ready up. Once all the tables are ready, we'll start. All right. That's really tilting. All right, I need a mental reset after that's Oh, okay, I need to change my music. I need to All right. Well, nothing to do about it now. The win con remains the same, but I was just in a very, very good spot to maintain that condition. Obviously, like I said, winning doesn't matter, but you know, being in first makes it way harder to lose from there. Oh, well, I guess I'll put up a thing. Game. Okay, I'm gonna mute for a second. I need to I'm not gonna be talking anyway, so I figure I might as well just oh, I keep leaving the room. But that's it's more so just like not having any control over it and feeling like it goes in it. Whatever. I mean, I still think I am on track to not. All right. I mean, I can't do anything about it, so I will. Yeah, I'll be right back. Oh. Okay. I punched some pillows. Walked it off a little. Alright, I will go find the well, I can at least pick out some new music, I guess. Put on what's that was it Snow Point 30? The, the Pokemon. It is Snow Point City that I'm looking for. Oh, I forgot there's a day and night theme. Huh. All right. Oh, more practice with getting used to oh. All right, I think the worst thing I can do is let this uh get in my head and put me in a bad spot. So why don't we I'm gonna focus on that, working toward yeah, you know, let me up into someone else's chat just to hang out. Let's put you over here. I think I need to be a little get some distractions. Oh, big stretch. Oh. Oh, you hear my back cracking in 18 different places. I just realized it's 30 plus 0 timer, which is interesting. I'm gonna double check the Discord again. Oh, I'm checking the main. I'm gonna check. What is it? Rank? Yeah. So I just need to go to the bottom and see where I'm sitting. 2, 8. So it looks like cutoff is minus 39 right now. And I'm 46. Okay. I mean, it's hard to really tell after the oh, left the lobby again. Still setting up tables. Looks like I don't know what's going on. All right, they're sending it. All right, closing everything again. All right, decent starting hand. 6M Dora. All right. Do I want that? No. All right, we're putting on the Undertale jazz album. That will surely help. 2 tones out. Let's. Oh, it's a little loud, actually. Nice draw. Worst comes to worst, 9M, 3S is not a bad weight for Shanpon. I don't think it really matters either way. I suppose it's I should probably drop 1M. It's a worse no baton since it's twice out already. Alright, rip. Still have a sort of floating 4M. And if we draw into 5M, we can drop a pair. Would be 9M for us. Cannot take that. We can swap to a floating 6. I guess it's more dangerous. Let's get rid of it. Cut a full shape. Should maybe be a little concerned. Just looks a little Tanyo. To note that open Tanyo is a bit scarier because it's 6M pretty easy to incorporate. You cut 5, 4, 5S. Yuck. 2M. Terashi. Well, gotta send this one, unfortunately. Is Genbu to the open player at least? Weight's decent. If anything comes out, it's probably going to be 9M, but not a bad weight. We don't see it out at all, so. Just have to see how this one goes. 3. All right. Don't see a single I was gonna say we don't see a single Doran, but doesn't deal in luckily. There we go. Alright, that's fine. It's probably Nagirichi no me basically, but hopefully we can flip an Ura or something. Yep, that's fine too. Starting off with small advantage is better than nothing. Alright, 3P Dora. Funky looking hand. Let's cut this 9M first. Well, you know, I could see a world where maybe I keep that for outside hand, but I think unlikely. I wonder if I'm supposed to cut Sha here. I don't think so. Oh wait, no, it's twice out. Yes, I am. Whoop. Me when I don't pay attention to discards. Just continue to draw terminals, which is funny. Could stand to keep 1P a little longer for like pseudo 3P Dora acceptance, better than nothing. But waiting on Dora indicator is not very good, but something to keep in mind. Not super interested in that. I can take Yakuhai Pon here, but not terribly exciting. I suppose I cut 1P in that case. We are not getting very helpful draws here. Consideration to fold. Alright. Easy folds, I think. Fortunately. He's nowhere close. That is unfortunate. I don't think going for DSG chance makes any... I mean, people are probably going to start dropping Yakuhai anyway. Okay. No. Oh my god. You gotta be kidding me. This is so evil. Is this worth it? I don't know. No, it's not. Is the answer. To push 2 giga unsafe tiles, 5. Okay. You know what? I shouldn't bother. What am I doing? We just talked about this. Like, what's the point of Yakuman? It's... That's... Oh, okay, it's not Pinfo. Well, could be worse. Whatever. No reason to pull that. Just discard the Hakus. Like, don't get blinded by... Don't get blinded. I said, remember the goal here. We don't care about winning. Or obviously we want to win, but like we don't. It's not our win con. All right, 1, 2. Pretty nice looking hand. Probably gonna hold on to this 1S in case of a 2S draw. Nice fill. Double tone. Three-P Dora again. Ah, so unfortunate. Well, that's a better way. Let's get rid of E9S. At least escaped from the Penchan. I think I'm supposed to just cut this. I don't really know. All my weights are good, so it's fine. I'll just get rid of this. Fortunately, it does feed, but could be worse. Do I assume that they are in Tenpai? That's 3 Han. I think I can fold if I draw an unsafe tile. That's 7.7 already. Ew. 3M. Just keeping an eye out for him. Okay. Okay. Interesting. Oh, 3S is safe to both. After that, I'm not really sure where I'm going. 1S? Unless I get something else. Yeah, 1S. Okay. Sure. Yeah, that was one gun. Well, at least I kept up the fold angle, which is good. 9S Dora. Not the greatest hand of all time. Also don't have a second pair for Tom, so 1, 2, 3. So 2, 3, 4 Sanchoku, maybe. I'm not gonna play too heavily around it. I will cut 1M first. Yeah. Let's just play for efficiency here. Points are too close to be reading, I think. All right, nice draw. Gives us another pair to use, so now we can pawn the... Oh, nice. Ton, we get it. Could also be a decent Richi on 3S Ton. Dora Dashi. A good sign that their hand is close to ready or Tenpai already. Let's keep an eye out. And I have to think about it, so let's... I have to assume Tenpai or almost. I assume this is Tenpai. 6S. Could be a Dama. I don't think I need this, but it is scary. Another Doragon. And I guess I will be also dropping it since I can't use it. It's 3 out. Don't think this matters to me. Tome this late is not coming out. Means it's decently likely to be someone's hand. Ah, that helps, but it is just one Han. If I can improve the weight, perhaps. Nope. Question once cut. I think I'm okay gambling on this. That just passed. Nah. Just put that back. I know it's guaranteed safe at least. Yikes. That sucks for me. I had all 5 red 5s. Not ideal. 9M. Got a lot of terminals. Decent looking hand. Hopefully we can draw around. Draw into 8M or pair with the Dora would be nice. Otherwise, shapes here are pretty decent. Another double tone. Nice draw, though. Got a really nice Sozu shape over here. Hmm. One, two, 3, 4, 6. I think I'm. What am I supposed to do here? I don't know. I'm just supposed to cut this 3, 5. I mean, I am 6 blocked, but this is not technically. I could have kept that, I suppose. Suppose this is probably better. And look, I'm not interested in cutting Dora this early, since I have shapes around it. 2 8Ms out is not. That's 3 out. There's consideration for that, but I think I do it like this, and if I draw a pair, then I'm happy, but it's 3 out. There's no way to really get the last copy reasonably, at least based, probabilitying it, but I don't think that that's worth it. All right, it's gotta go now, I think. Fortunately. Well, my shapes make sense now, though. Okay. 8S Kabe. 9P Tedashi. Annoying. $6P. G? Yep. Alright. Time to fold. 7P from hand. It's another 3-hun hand already. And I have not really anything good to show for it. 6M. Okay, I'm folding. You have what? 5P, 7P, 4S. Tadashi. Notably. 4, 6S. Okay. Yeah, I think we're out of here. You're also looking spooky. 9P. 8M. You're still going, huh? Okay, can't really cut Sozu. How do I feel about AP? Could be AP Shampoo, I suppose. Do I have anything safer? I think lower Monzu do feel... I'm gonna go 6S, but... I knew that was dangerous. Why did I do that? Probably Pinzu. I said this the whole time. Alright, shake it off. Did the same thing again. It's like you can't... The dealer doesn't matter here when it's so close. Can see a single Sozu drop. What are we doing? Hmm. 6S. Huh. Dropping a pair. I could have cut 7-9P, I suppose. Oh my god. Yeah, that's, no, it makes sense. I should have dropped 7-9P for exactly this possibility of a Sun Uncle. I know better than that. Again. Hmm. Oh, there. Would have had it if I'd kept that 9M pair. Forest. See. Yeah, this would have been awesome if I had kept the 9M pair. Huh. What is this? It's not safe. Well, it did. It just came out here. Okay. Do you have a decent Tanyang here? If I can find my last piece. 1P. 1P Terashi, I should say. Hmm. Can I even pawn 2M? 5M. I think I'm only allowed to con if I draw into the 3-6P. What is going on over there? I think I have to take this for 10 pi. Is that 10 pi even? No. But can I afford to give it up? Let's think. We have 6. Okay. Oh. You're also looking like a other Chinitsu potentially. 6p. I don't know what's going on. They're just swapping. Huh. The hell is this? No, drop a pair here. Makes sense. We have 3. Fortunately, all my weights are kind of dead. Oh, just kidding. All right, this is easy Dama, I think. The weights are trash, but the value is good. So we just hope that 7p manifests itself. It's close to Dora, but it doesn't. It's a lot of people have discarded it already. Yikes. Oh, I think I pushed this still. I think chances are low. Maybe we'd Samoyed here, but ugh. I recognize this is very dangerous. But I think here, this one is worth pushing the less. Okay. Going for it again. 10 point likely. Didn't make it there, unfortunately. That's still dealer repeat though. No, it's not. They were not. All right, well, last dealership. Let's make it count. Okay. If I can get an early Ricci, I think it's pretty decent. No one has a good reason to push into me. Nice fill. Could also just be Tanyo, but it's 3 pairs, so a little awkward. Shouldn't already dead. That sucks for me. Let me just Dora. What's correct here? I can't use 1S unless I draw into it. I have nothing really safe here at all. Like, we don't have anything safe, so I kind of just have to go for it, I think. Reduces Tanyo chances, but I don't think I can drop. Can I drop Dora in here? Does this allow me to pawn 1S or 2p for 10 pi? I think I just have to go for it. Fuck. Well, at least I didn't deal it in, but Suma's also worst case scenario for me because I have to pay out dealer penalty. So just got to hope for something here. This is gonna put me in a really bad spot if I can't at least get even if I don't make it out of 4th, a good hand to make it less bad of a 4th would be good. Nice Dora draw. Do I take this? I don't know if I can, really. Not having another dealer seat really hurts. This hand is weird. I'm gonna trim this down. Oh, I fucked it again. I went back in Shanten. I guess it was Chitoy Shanten. Maybe that's my best way to get value out of this hand, actually. So maybe I shouldn't have given it up. So what is this otherwise? Itsu? Bad weight Itsu? Yeah. My other shapes are not great either. Don't know. Hmm. Is this a toy angle? Oh. That's a fill. I suppose I drop one in here. Ugh, waiting on Dora indicators. So ass. Well, we drew it. Alright. Let's I think win chance of this is fine. Should people try to fold with Haku or something? Also does improve chances of Uda 2 potentially. That's the hope. Ipatsu would be nice, but can't really do much with that. I think worst case scenario is not winning this hand, but unfortunately can't really do much given the hand we were dealt. Well, we got the Takame side, which is good, but it's probably not enough. Gee, no Uda, unfortunately, but that's something. Uda would have been really nice there, but you know, happy to win a hand at this point. 789 Sanshoku potentially here. Let's see where we end up. Fortunately, 9S is also, these are both part of the shape, so I think low possibility. Can't discount it though. Well, there's 7. This could also be outside hand as well, looking at it. Okay. I think we can try and send it on outside hand. Fortunately, I don't think I can really call toward that end, so maybe it's too grief. Maybe. But the hand is already not incredible anyway, so good news is we can still accept keeping the 7/7. Rip. Keeping the 7/7 still allows us to accept 6M Dora. So even if it's not outside hand, it's not the worst thing ever. Alright, got a shape fill, so I think I'm probably just gonna go normal mode here. If we do get Junchan, then we get Junchan. Shanten. Can't complain too much. What do we do if we draw Dora? Good question. It's a bit funky. Sans Undertale on my just came on. Idem. Cannot use this, unfortunately. Could easily be Dama, by the way. from Shimo. Honestly, from a lot of people. Okay, let's shift. I suppose this still can't really be. I probably should just cut 9M there. Because it allows us some better weights. Yeah, I think that was wrong, actually. Because this is not outside. That doesn't matter. Ugh. Unfortunate. That put me in... It does put me in potential for D10 jail if I draw 7p, but... Do it this way is fine. Probably have to T for K10 here if we can. 7p 다시. Hmm. 3p pawn 5s. That's really funny. Well, I guess we can. This looks a little safer to drop. Just keep swapping pairs around. Yes. Picked the wrong one. What the hell? Oh, this is so frustrating. Oh, and that's a big hand too. Or like a decently sized one. Oh, not only did I pick I just got unlucky on which one I picked. Like, all right. I will try to win a big hand here if I can. Already a weird. I'm supposed to cut a pair here, right? So, yeah. Spent way too long on that, but so yeah. I have her 5 blocks already. Not thrilled about 3 pairs. I kept that 9M less hand a little too long. 5, 6, 7. I guess this just goes back. I don't really have anything I want to cut here. Same thing, I guess. I mean, this is just a big shape to cut. I don't think it's. I don't have space for it. But it is 3. It's 4 pairs technically there, but yuck. 단념, just to get out of here. Seems fine. Also the fact that pretty much everyone kind of wants to push here. So I just really want to Ricci if I can, but the draws are not forthcoming. Is there any? There's not really any point to Tanyo shift. Doesn't really help me much. Need to Ricci this hand pretty much. 2/7s is gone. Noting that. Well, this is cheeks. It's just supposed to be 8s. This gives up Tanyo, I suppose, but I think it makes sense than cutting 3 tiles. So this weight is kind of dead. Well, it's not that dead, but 2/7s out is rip. Finally, moving forward in Shanten. Fortunately, it's extremely late. Repeat Rashi. Chi for K10, I suppose. Oh, it's 5/6. I'm really bad with my Sanchokus. Good God. I mean, I'll take that on here if I can get it out, I guess. This would have been so nice as a Ricci hand, but it's too late for that. I say that's not safe. It doesn't really matter though. This is actually worst case scenario for me because there's no dealer repeat. Well, I just have to hope someone else did worse than I did. That is really bad. Nope. Oh my god. I'm stepping away from the computer. Oh, I didn't unmute my mic. Good job. Good job, streamer. I'm just trying to make sure I understand exactly what's going on. Um, uh, I'm still just poking around in the Discord. Make sure I am not briefing myself. Oh, hello. Finally get our collab poll here. Um, honestly, I might raid into the Momo stream because I'm really mentally boomed from today. Oh, I did want to in uh, let me chat. Okay. Just thinking on the stream. Mm-hmm. All right. I'm just messaging some people, making sure that I've got everything under control. Mm. If you'd be willing to review sometime. Community somewhere to continue learning how to go. Mm. Can hear you. Yes. Okay. Let me see if the delay. It still says there's a delay. Can you hear me now? um, can hear you loud and clear. Okay, huge. I didn't know because it still says delay in the bottom of OBS, so I wasn't sure. I did turn it off, but I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, you can't adjust it while you're live or not. So yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, well now I can mute the. Let me mute the stream. Okay, sweet. Hello. It looks like I will be surviving till next week. Had a lot of delays. I mean, you probably, if you were, if you caught it where I was losing my damn mind, trying to mentally reset after getting off to a really strong start and then having the game aborted in round 2 and then kind of tilting off the face of the earth. Um, Hang on. I didn't finish typing that. Okay, I'm gonna try and let me finish that. Uh, if you Okay. Just made an overture. To someone I wanted to get. Is that the tournament? So got that sorted out. All right. So I think I committed some very cardinal sins. One second. I just don't understand my choices, really. Let me, which one? I mean, I want to save both of these, really. Well, I will save both of them, but let's go and see the hands because I think they were at least one in both, which were just pretty unacceptable. Okay, what happened? This hand wasn't. I think this game was pretty straightforward. I think there was a very clear like deal in here from me. Yeah, this one. This was the 2-3 P weight. Hi, Jinchana. Thank you so much for stopping by. Appreciate the raid. I was just bemoaning my inability to. I mean, this is part of tournaments too, right? I mean, it's at the very least, it's good practice for like, oh, when the unexpected. Mental. That's part of tournaments. Even though my delay is still going, but it will stitch together soon. Okay, okay. That's what I was hoping, but I don't know if it's going. But so it was this one, right? Dealing where how do I get the Oh, there's no AI thing, right? There's no okay. Well, I know what happened. It's 3P or 2P deal in whatever the alternate. Yeah, what is this? Like, what are we doing? This is. I'm gonna like print these and hang them on my wall. What on earth are we doing? This and the other one were both just really egregious. I don't have anything to say really. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but do you think it's something to develop mental? Yeah, like it's not even really getting us closer to Shun. I think the thing here is like, okay, if you can take maybe like a 3P Chi and maybe, but even then, like, who cares? This is like, this is just a fold. And this is what we're saying, right? Like, this current point standing is fine, right? We're in very close proximity for second. There's just, you know, and like worst case scenario, we deal into someone else who's like, I don't know, dumb people or whatever, but or if someone reaches, then it's like, okay, we'll just do our best to fold to both players the best we can, and you know, at that point, then it's like, okay, so be it, but we'll just try to find a way out. Um, this hand, and the other thing too is right, is like not just about tenpai or not, but this hand is worth nothing, right? This hand is Hakunomi, or like Ritsinomi, or if I'm lucky, maybe like Shanpon with a Haku Takame, where you get one extra Han for someone deals something. But like, I'm not calling, and I don't want to call Ricci into this at all. Mm-hmm. Right, like this is pretty. Oh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh. Sorry, I'm still. Okay. But yeah, like this is just, I don't know, it's just egregious. I don't really have anything else to say. Like, just fold with the Sozu, and then the Manzu sequence. It's just they're thinking again. It's like thinking about the EV and the risk reward. Uh, there's just no good reason. Like, we know for a pretty much like a fact that this is a, you know, Pinzu Honitsu, and B, it clearly has value, right? It's double nan, so it's guaranteed 2 Han minimum. So this is basically Mangan guaranteed, right? Um, double nan plus Honitsu. So, you know, we think about, okay, what's best case scenario here is like, okay, we get to reach a nothing hand, or call, you know, Haku into a nothing hand, and worst case scenario is we deal in for Mangan plus and put ourselves back in the running for fourth, which is exactly what happens. So like, there's just, you know. Yep. Okay. Thanks. Appreciate it. Same here. Here. Okay. But yeah, I mean, there's not much. I mean, for both of these, really, there's just not much to say. I think this was basically the exact same scenario, or, you know, functionally, in the other, you know, atrocious deal in, which was, you know, a nothing hand dropping 6S into the most obvious Honitsu slash Chinitsu of all time. Like, it's just not okay. Like I know I don't want to give myself a free pass like, "Oh, I was tilted." I mean, I was tilted, but that doesn't excuse it's like, you know, it doesn't really excuse the decision, right? Let's go look for that Hanuman Dylan right here. Um like what are you doing dropping 6S here? What is this? And if you're like I know I saw like yes, whatever. This is also a hand I don't want to deal into, but if I'm going to oh my god, I didn't even realize it was a one chance or it was a single tile weight. If I'm gonna drop anything here, like drop 9S or 1M or yeah, just drop 1M here. 1M is not like helping the hand at all. Just drop 3M. Or if anything, yeah, 3M's a little safer, but like it is truly like I don't have any more words to come up with that are like just yeah, and then also the like the extra, you know, icing on the cake that this has Aka for Haneman, so extra 4, but not it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter either way. It's the same situation, right? Where you know, if we're fourth, but it's not bad from here. And again, like what again? It's basically the same situation. This hand is like it's a nothing hand. There's no value, and there's no good reason for this. The I think just yeah, 1M, maybe 3M, and then like not even 9S. Like there's if you but if I was going to what's the point of like success when we know for certain that you see like I could see my way to 9S because 8S palm, but even then, like, why bother? Like, it's Shonpai. It's not hasn't been cut a single time. Like, do the EV check, right? East 3, plenty of game left to play. Just fold it up. Just pack it up. Pack the bags and scurry on home. I think 3P here looks fine. Like we see 2P is 2 out. Early 5S for early 5P cut means it's less likely, and if I like I was already folding anyway, pretty much. So what's the point now of I was yeah. Um the fact that this happened twice is what I especially after I literally said out loud uh that my goal was to not a push for no reason into open hands, especially like obvious like values. I think that's the most frustrating part. Like I would not care as much if it were like I either A had a good reason or B also and oh this hand also really bad. Cutting the pair and giving up Sananko chance was so and not even that also Sananko chance or if something else fills in first having a really good weight of 9M for Shanpon like 2M 9M or whatever it might be is just not where was it? Yeah, what is this? What could you possibly like yeah, it's kind of far, but you might as well, especially after eating that now given being in like a very bad fourth, like gotta go for something, right? I think not recognizing that was a big deal here. And this is more not I wouldn't say EV, but sort of that's something Raisin keeps telling me of you gotta dream a little bit more. Or like what if you get perfect what is the ideal form of this hand? And the ideal form of this hand does not really include like a 7-9P shape, right? After 4M draw, the best like there's a decent chance of some sort of Sananko, and this is like the worst shape anyway. I mean, it's like, yeah, I was like, okay, yes, technically three. I mean, but we kept 3 pairs already anyway, for to hedge this specifically, right? So why not just go for it? And we did end up drawing into the Anko, which is really frustrating, and this sets us back way, way, way far in Shantan, cutting the whole thing, and or not Shantan, in speed rather. And B, we end up drawing Dora pair like here, yeah. We end up drawing 2 pairs. Like imagine if we had this with 9M Anko. Like it's so good. Value wise. Or at the worst, you know. Yeah, and we had the con here as well. Like his hand could have been fantastic, and I think I threw it away for no good reason. I didn't make it to, well, we got to Tenpai and like who cares, but like imagine if this were also had a 9M Anko here, right? It's just too good. Ugh. So frustrating. Oh well. Well, this has been an exercise in dealing with unforeseen circumstances, which are going to happen during tournaments. I think also just like mental resilience. I mean, these are the big egregious ones. I'm sure there were plenty. I definitely noticed several times when I went back in Shanten when I either wasn't really intending to or was I mean sometimes intentional, but I don't think still something that I need to really hone in on. I just think it's kind of I'm at a, I think I maybe just need to do more drills because I don't think I should be. Oh wait, I can turn my music back on now that I'm here. Oh, I don't want this. Yeah, I'm not impressed. Actually, this would have been another pair as well. I think there's a very decent chance this could have been a really nice hand. But yeah, beyond that, I don't think there were any huge. This one was just frustrating. Just ended up drawing a ton of pairs the whole time. I think, well, keeping this 9M I think was a mistake as well, but like, oh, and this, I think here you drop 9M, maybe. I think the weight is wider. I want to say that that's the case, but yeah, and here I was just like, gotta pick one of the pairs, one of the 9M nines to cut, and I of course picked the wrong one, and this was suddenly and picked definitely. So like, shrug. And then what? Last hand. This one was also pretty weird and awkward. I suppose there's an argument to be made for cutting the 1-2-2 shape, just that it's like not very good, but it also doesn't really make, like here, for example, or here. This was, I think, the most consideration I gave it was like, do I keep the Nakabuka? But I think, I mean, we have 6 shapes, or 5 shapes rather, so I don't know that there's space. But it was also around this point we saw the second 7S come out. Where is it? I thought it came out earlier than this. No, here it is. But yeah, I think my hand was just 1 and 2 Shanten for so long. Also, yeah, here I don't know if this feels correct. It's 3 pairs, but I wonder if I'm just supposed to cut 2P. I've already cut 9S though, so like this, there's no chance this really becomes a RMN. So we see the 1M's mostly out. So yeah, not ideal. Just going for K10 at this point. It was just hard to get. Not much to work with at this point, but yeah. I think those were really just the 2. I mean, they were pretty A, obvious, B, easily avoidable, C, no good reason to push, and just like breaks all the fundamental rules of defense, and especially in particular knowing exactly what my win condition is, that you don't have to get like a bazillion points, right? I got third, which again, and should have been second if I hadn't, or likely could have been. I shouldn't, obviously, who knows, but had a very good chance at being second had I not dealt into that first hole Nitsu in game 1, and then 2, the same situation next round, right? Like if I just get third, it's still fine. Like I'm probably chilling somewhere in the low 40s, but it doesn't matter because it's not cumulative. It's just that this tournament format is pretty unique in that respect, where you don't have to be pushing for a terribly, you're not trying to maximize your. It's pretty different. Like usually in tournaments, you're playing very aggressively for first. If depending on your win cons, depending on at what point you are in the tournament. But this is kind of the opposite. This is closer to like Mahjong Soul ranked ladder, which is where fourth avoidance is your big goal. And eating obviously you would like to have a first or second under the belt, but in game 1, but knowing your win conditions is key, right? The goal here, like you can save that for semis, right? Which is how this tournament works. Right? They're gonna cut bottom 8, bottom 12, and then from there, I believe semis are going to be where it transitions into a more standard tournament rule set of play like 2 Hanchan or whatever it is, 2 or 3. I will check the rules. On the last day, hosting semifinal and final on the same day. Only for the final, 3 matches to determine final placements. I'm just double checking tournament rules. Okay. But yeah, I mean, other than that, I'm sure there were some efficiency issues. But I will say this time control is also quite forgiving. So I can stand to take a bit more time to think, but yeah. Overall, I'm very grateful to have survived, but I don't feel like it was by any I'm under no auspices that or maybe that's not the correct word, but I'm under no impression that it was anything other than being lucky that other people did worse than I did. Just I saw some Yakumans and OpenRichi stuff, which is what comes with an OpenRichi rule set. So like I just got lucky, so hopefully I will rely more on my own play in the next round, but I'm very grateful to have made it. So yeah, I'm a little disappointed. Well, I think a little is double checking. Okay, I might just go hang out with everyone in the call. So I will probably, I don't know if oh, it does look like I've got some friendlies going. So I think I'll send you over there. I think I need to decompress. My cortisol is extremely spiked, unfortunately. But I think at the very least, good, I don't want to say learning experience. It feels a little, how do I put it? I don't think it's not like diminishing a little bit. I don't know how to put it, but it feels a little too neutral. I think simply we'll just accept that I got lucky this time and appreciate it, and hope to not have to be lucky next time. That's my goal. But yeah, lots to reflect on. So I will send you over to the main stream. Thank you all for being here if you hung out. I know 5-minute delay is like not fun as a chatter, but I really did want to focus in. Didn't do me that much good, but uh yeah, I think also just like the tournament, like so this was kind of a big a lot of additional stressors today, so I'm hoping to be able to deal with this kind of thing better if it does happen again. Or, you know, like you take unexpected things like Chombo in a tournament or something like that, you know. Kind of have to learn to roll with it. So I'll be seeking thoughts from other players and such. But yeah, let me do that real quick. Okay. Going to send you all over to Kate. But as I'll do my quick wrap up here. You can follow me here on Twitch. If you want to see more, I'm mainly doing Mahjong, occasionally other games like Slay the Spire or Magic the Gathering, chess, stuff like that, but always open to other things. But I think for right now, I do want to focus mainly on Mahjong. And my Twitter is _lightsnack, and my YouTube is also the same, _lightsnap. I'm uploading Twitch VODs there if you have a reason that you want to watch those or catch back up on things. So yeah, thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate it, and I hope you all have a lovely rest of your week. I'm gonna try and stream later this week sometime, I'm sure. I'll have to see how busy I am. More job interview stuff and scheduling and such, so we'll see how it goes. All right, ta-ta for now, and I'll be back again next Monday for this as well. Bye.